Good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time of day it is for you. My name is KewlImp, Justin, and the whole other host of names you'll never hear me pronounce. Today we have more content for you, but I want to say something. Trying to find content for an everyday challenge is a challenge, actually. I mean, theories are fun to explore, but I want to do something a little lighter again. I've done a video on about worlds that might be in a future trailer, and some that would never be possible, for one reason or another. This time, I want to think about a world that may not be in Kingdom Hearts 3, but could be in Kingdom Hearts 4 or spin-off titles. That's Inside Out. I mentioned I deal with some bad personal issues from time to time, and to be honest, the first time I watched the movie, I cried. Me and my wife gone out to Inside Out together. We had a nice dinner, and I just, bam, it got me. I won't even lie about it. The movie is right on that border of explaining how some people deal with depression. The first time it rears an ugly head and you don't know what to do. So the movie has a really, really deep impact for me, and years later, it's a hard watch for me, even knowing that it has a happy ending. That movie just, bam, right in the feels, right there. You see the feels right there. So what I'm going to say is going to be, represents a little bit about the way I feel about it, and I'm going to go a little bit crazy with it a little bit later on, but you'll, give me a chance. Give me a chance. At least for me, this is a really cool world for exploration. I think going through the different emotional states and emotional worlds could be an excellent way to teach Sora about the world order more properly. Now, we've heard about it briefly mentioned here and there when we're discussing why he transforms into what looks like a pseudo Darkling, and that's going to be my phrasing for it whenever we visit Halloween Town, and whenever they go to Atlantica, they're not humans and a bird and a dog. They look like other sea creatures there as well. But in a person's mind, in a place of a person's mind, the impact you could have with that world would be felt throughout every action that he takes. He wouldn't be able to take rash actions because he's literally affecting a person on an emotional, psychological level, and I don't think he would... I don't think that he would want to be responsible for permanently damaging somebody. And he may actually feel really bad about what's going on with other people already because of these type of things. Since we have the power of the newer gaming systems, and it's possible that this might be a PS5 on the PS5 whenever that happens to come out, we could actually move from a metaphysical and literal heart of Riley to exploring the actual depths of a person's heart. It would, personally, I think it would be kind of cool running through the circulatory system, maybe the lymphatic system. All these different bodily things could be actually something that's really neat to do on an educational level, and I thought that would be something neat to mention. Especially if they could get the rights to Osmosis Jones. It would be even more exciting. Personally, I found their performances in Osmosis Jones to be wonderful, and although that didn't hit me on the feels, it's definitely one of those movies that I enjoyed when I was younger. And I'm talking like 17, 18, because that's around when it came out. But using Riley still as the example, you could get plenty of good humor out of it. You could get a lot of energy out of the actors, and I think it's one of those things that would be very cool to do, especially if with a combination of both of those worlds. You can have this really fleshed out, in-depth human experience that Sora may never have had beforehand because he wasn't a world traveler. And he doesn't know he's actually visiting. He may find out that he's actually affecting a person. And it may want him to be super, super nervous, super cautious about the way he attacks. You could actually do something in that world where if you hit the body too often, if you destroy too many odd feelings that aren't supposed to be destroyed, it suddenly has an effect and it can end the game without without you really wanting it to. And that's something I always thought that'd be kind of a neat thing to do in later movies. Now, this one's one of my little bit shorter videos because I just thought this would be an interesting idea. I didn't have it fleshed out as far as what you would be doing there, how you were doing it, why you were there, and so forth, because it's unlikely to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's the important thing. So, since Disney is buying up a whole bunch of different companies and different properties, I thought that might be something that they would do. And that would be a neat combination, at least from my perspective, for them to do that. Now, once again, I want to thank my audience, my fans, or whatever you'd like to call yourself. So I'm calling you the host right now because it kind of works with my name being Imp and Darklings. A host is a group of demons or a circle of demons. I always thought that was kind of a neat thing to do. What I'd like to say from here is good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time of day it is for you. And may joy be to you all. If you hang around, you'll be able to hear about what's going on with my advertising. Y'all have a great day. Since you're hanging around and you're listening to me further, I do want to say that at this time, I still don't have any Patreons. And you know what? I get it. At least at the time of this recording. It's cool. It's around Christmas time. I just want to let you know that that's still open. Those options are available for you. For some of the rewards, there are like one-on-one time and helping you record a video, helping you make a video, edit a video, what little skills I have to impart on other people. I would be more than glad to share that with you. That including on how to edit out most of your coughs when you have a lung problem like myself. With that said, any money earned through Streamlabs, through Patreon, through any of my sources that I mentioned, even PayPal, any money earned through those sources right now are going to be going to a PlayStation 4 Pro because, fingers crossed, I'm going to get an Elgato for Christmas. Like I said, fingers crossed on this. With that said, once again, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for you, and may joy be to you all.